Welcome back YouTube for another video. This one got me really excited, and you probably have seen this video already, at least if you're into our little group here, our little team here. This all credits to my friend from the Master Anomalies channel, Mr. Chris, and he did an excellent job on this image, so you will find his video in the description. And he is mainly talking about this area here, telling you and showing you why this is some kind of establishment, why this is some kind of steel and everything, and we did a really good job there. And I absolutely, just like always, I've reconfirmed everything he has been showing. Now, I've been watching that video, and even though I was really lacking time this week, and a really busy week, but when I was watching this video, I was checking out the background non-stop. Something was telling me something is not right there. Now, you might not see this immediately with your eyes, but you gotta get acquainted to this. I'm like snipering everything out even before enhancing it. Now, right, this one's the enhanced image, and we'll get into what I want to show you, not what he's wanting to show you. Although some of the things here I will definitely point them out at the moment. Let me create the layer again. Some of the foreground things, as far as I know, he pointed this out as well. But when I look at this, it's like a 90-degree angle and just continues to the back. Then it vaguely connects to the back, and it's really easy for NASA to hide stuff and just making it seem like it's far away in the back. Sorry guys, this is the end. You can see, for example, when you look at this, there is, you can see it's being separated here by color, by, this is where they draw the lines out. But this area is not a lot further than that area, right? Now, what I found here is actually an establishment, and I'm gonna show you something really big here, something that will mind boggle you. And this is just the way it works. I'm sorry for the people that don't believe this or anything, or that have doubts in me. Of course, you can have that. You're a free person, you can do that. And everyone can be anyone on the internet. But I will, I want to remain anonymous. I don't like talking about my private stuff here, or what I can do, what I do. But you know what, I just want to tell you, you can really trust me in these weird little shapes here. What we're finding here is, why am I deleting this? This is actually some kind of village or establishment, I don't know. But one thing we can agree on is the fact that they are messing with perception. That is 100% sure, 100,000% sure. They are messing with perception. They are making you doubt your own thoughts. Well, in one way that's good, because it makes you think. But in another, you know what? People that just don't want to think, or a little big, I don't want to say a little bit weak in their minds, just take everything in, don't question everything, everything's like whatever, and they will just always get away with it, because that's the majority. If you don't train your eyes in this, or do this for yourself, and I can't convince you anything any else, then just do it for yourself. Start testing stuff. If you're having problems with, hey, we can find this on Earth Images too, go ahead, do it on Earth Images. I encourage you to do that. Compare stuff, always keep your original layer here. Go back, let me see, indeed I can see something here. Now we'll get into that. See, there's something here. And it's just about practicing and practicing, reconfirming, reading some documents. You can find everything about sharpening and what the tools actually do to the image. For example, I think Santo said this recently as well from the Master Anomalies channel. Awesome channel as well. Definitely check out her channel too. As always promoting my friends there. Not just my friends, but my teammates. I'm really trying to make a difference here. Now, I want to keep this video actually short, but what he said, for example, is completely true. When you use a sharpen tool, it will sharpen up the edges. Now, maybe, well, that's adding stuff to something. No, don't be like that. Think about it. So in order to enhance edges, there already is an edge there to enhance. You get that? right? And you can look up manuals, everything. There are different kinds of sharpening, different ways of using it, combining it, different for the ease of everyone's sliders and everything. You can look that up. But enough of me. I'm going to show you this thing. It's not a mountain. It's some kind of establishment. Once more. Now let me zoom in really to the pixel here, and then I'll zoom out. And why do I do that? To show you. Make your eyes get used to this. And then there's something here. So there's a pipe coming out of this. Am I, yeah, pixelation isn't that? Alright. Take it easy. We'll zoom out. You can see that there's a pipe. And this really particular thing. I'll go back into it again. There's a triangular shape here. Now let me go back to the original one. You can still see there is indeed something triangular there. Now, why do I call this an establishment? You always need something more to call something like that. Basically what I noticed here is really vague. I wish I had more, but you know, this is what they're giving us. We should be mad. We're paying for this. Europe is paying as well for its space agency. Let me tell you this. Europe is the biggest joke on the planet. And I'm 100% sure. I think I could verify that. No, actually doing, but I wasn't able to find it on their sites. But they are literally enhancing, making it CGI. It's absolutely crazy. Go to my Google Plus page. I got somewhere some image there which looks so 3D. It's ridiculous. And people are just buying it. Now let me continue the video here. So we have a really small 90-degree angle here. We were talking about earlier about the transition that NASA uses to cover stuff up. Now where was that thing? This little line here. No doubt in my mind that those are connected, yet this one's completely darkened out. Now there's no reason in most cases, because they are of course messing around with images, why it should suddenly become dark. Now of course you could say, look, it's a ridge. It'll make it seem like a ridge, but this is on the same level. It is on the same level. Now you can see just pointing out really small 90-degree angle here. It's really small, a small corner. And once we'll zoom into this, it will become darker. Now why does it become darker? Now this looks absolutely crazy because I'm zoomed in. And really hard to make this. There's some kind of really small arch here, leftover pixels that make the shadow in. Now let me zoom out. Now this is really interesting. This area here, it's empty, right? There's some kind of, let's say, a road. Look at this. Now, I'm gonna draw this out for you. And I know, because I've seen it earlier, there is something here as well that separates it. And remember, Master Destroyed Planet, you will never, well, shouldn't say never, because there's too much going on. There's actually so much stuff there still intact. This is some kind of gateway. Now you can see the shadow. I hope your eyes are now acquainted to this. You can see that there's some kind of arch shadow here. So the arch here is actually real. You can see the shadow to this arch. So it's some kind of entrance that goes through here inside. And I always ask questions. That thing is definitely strange. And this entire ridge here, it's fake. There's something going on there. You can see this weird thing I was pointing out earlier next to this establishment piping network. Could be anything. You can see that eventually it separates. It's going to the back. You can see this line is going to the back. No jokes about that. I can see this vaguely go to the back. There's something in the back. Now I would just like to point out, because we were talking now about how NASA hides stuff, how they make it seem like it's further away, lower, higher, you name it. Soon they will become 4-dimensional liars. They use like the 4/5 dimension. And if you uncover them in the 5th dimension, they'll make a imaginary 6th one. Now, of course, that's exaggeration. Just joking here, of course. Here you have something again like a triangular pattern going into supposedly the mountain ridge. Now we'll check this out. You got this line, right? Let's remove that. So they're making you seem like this is the ridge here. Let me check out the original one there. You see a bunch of manipulation. You can see it's like going underneath the ridge. So maybe, just maybe, I'm not sure, this is sincerely speculation, that whatever it is, it's actually like this. It's like an entire structure that is standing up. Now, you always have to think and question, and so I really encourage you to keep on doing this. Is this thing a lot higher? Because when I look at this, to me this looks like it's standing up vertically at this point. Then I see something like a flatter ground surface. Now, I'm not sure about this, of course, but just look at it. Here's down. Follow this line. Look at this. Clear line, vague line. Perspective, guys. I mean, I'll leave it to you. I hope I've shown you enough. The enhanced image you can find on my Google Plus page. Do follow me on Google Plus. I am a red user, Team Red. Of course, Google Plus has a red logo. Facebook has a blue one. I have many reasons why I am using Team Red. But yeah, in the future I'll probably use Facebook as well. Probably. I'll have to figure that out. I am a really busy person. I'm lacking time constantly. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you see what I'm talking about. There's many transitions here that are going from the foreground to the background. I saw this as well. I don't see this right, but look at this. Going to the back. So yeah, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching the video. Please do press like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. We're trying to make a difference, and it's really appreciated if you subscribe and especially press like. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. So this is the second video of today. You can watch my previous one as well, which is kind of a recap of the previous video, showing you that there is processed steel, as an intelligent life form has processed steel. And that's basically what it comes down to. I mean, it's not steel ore we're looking at, it's processed steel. In the previous video, of course. Just made the video, just uploaded, you can still see it right here. So thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Welcome back, YouTube, for another video. This one got me really excited, and you probably have seen this video already. At least if you're into our little group here, our little team here. This all credits to my friend from with your eyes, but you gotta get acquainted to this. I'm like snipering everything out even before enhancing it. Now right, this one's the enhanced image, and we'll get into what I want to show you, not what he's wanting to show. Establishment, why this is some kind of steel and everything, and we did a really good job there. And I absolutely, just like always, I've reconfirmed everything he has been showing. Now, I've been watching that video, and even though I was really lacking time this week, and a really busy week, but when I was watching this video, I was checking out the background non-stop. Something was telling me something is not right there. Now, you might not see this immediately from the Master Anomalies channel, Mr. Chris, and he did an excellent job on this image, so you will find his video in the description. And he is mainly talking about this area here, telling you and showing you why this is some kind of